and coin them our heroes, and we follow them by the millions. We love what they do in public, but you don't know the story behind the glory. You don't know the blood, the sweat. You didn't see the tears that they cried, the prayers that they prayed, the countless weeks where they went without sleep to get where they are.
It is the purpose, and purpose never lies. It will always tell you the truth. But why you exist in this world right now?
But that's not the point. There will always be variables you can't control, but your effort level should always be maxed out regardless.
You don't have time to waste, so I need you to put in 1,000% every single day. I was the baddest person to ever live. Doesn't go away, man. You got to wake up even though you retired, you never retired. You're setting the example every single day of your life about having a savage mentality. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what real beasts do. Everybody gets excited, E.T. the Gear story, but nobody wants to get up at 3 o'clock. Things in life are gonna get really hard and you're gonna wanna quit. Win, lose, or draw, still gotta wake up tomorrow and go to work.
One of the greatest tragedies in life is to live and not know why you're living. I'm just wondering if there's anybody here that wants their future, that wants to fulfill their destiny, that wants to manifest, that wants to walk in discipline and determination. I'm just wondering, is there anybody here that's willing to disappear? Are you willing to forsake all distractions? Can you hide yourself in the library? Can you hide yourself in the gym? Can you hide yourself in the boardroom and plan?
I need you to hold on. I need you to hold on strong and don't give up. I need you to believe in every possibility that you have and understand that it is not over for you. I need you to understand life is always going to be good, but always keep in mind, sooner or later, we all got to punch that clock. So carry on and don't give up and don't give in. And do the best that you can.
Focus and do what is required behind the scenes in order to manifest the moment. Can you hide yourself in your books? Can you hide yourself in your closet? Can you hide yourself in the prayer rooms? Can you hide yourself? We have this passion to be in the public eye, but no patience to do the work behind the scenes. Stop telling the world what you are about to do. Steve Jobs once said, "We do not say anything about future products. We work on them in secret, and then we release them to the world." We only have so much real estate in our minds and our hearts. We only have so much bandwidth in our mental capacity. And the more distractions, the more delusions, the more negativity that we allow to take up real estate in our hearts and in our minds.
To have the right attitude to make your existence matter. Your existence is not by accident. Your existence has so much meaning. Are you ready to take on the unknown? Are you prepared for it? You can't even understand, in most cases, how beautiful it is sometimes to not even know what's coming your way. Sometimes it's not necessary to know everything. Sometimes it's not necessary to understand everything.
If you truly want that greatness, you got to work hard. You got to dig a little bit deeper. You got to find it. You got to go after it because it's not looking for you. Success is not looking for you. You got to go get it. You're not always going to feel like doing what you're supposed to do. That's when you got to do it anyways. Success is not going to be handed to you. Nobody owes you anything when you are hungry, when you are no longer full, when you are no longer satisfied with where you are and you raise your standards. It is only then that you can have your future. What's going to separate you is when it's beast time, when this point is wartime. You got to get up and make it happen, push with everything you got. Tell excuses to step aside, let weakness know that it is not welcome.
With your family, your commitment should be just as strong. You should simply refuse to compromise in any area where your family needs and welfare are concerned. And with yourself, in your personal life, you should similarly refuse to accept pettiness or dishonesty or unethical behavior in any form. That's the right-hand side of the first character evaluation gauge. On the left hand is the letter C, which stands for complacency. But it also could be the letters LIS, standing for let it slide, or even WTDA for what's the difference anyway? Ask yourself where you stand on that scale. Do you have enough good, strong refusal to achieve what you want to achieve?
Niche. So find your people, connect. That is hugely important. And then don't look for other people to carry you, but having people in your life that support you, and this is the easiest way to explain this. From my wife, I say, I'm not looking for sympathy. Okay, I don't want you to feel bad for me. Empathy, that would be amazing. I want you to understand what I'm going through. Now, here's how it plays out. I said to her in the beginning, if ever I'm knocked to my knees, I don't want you to get on your knees with me, put an arm around me, cry with me, and tell me everything is going to be okay. It's not what I'm looking for. And even worse, I don't want you to do all that and then tell me, yeah, all of this sucks and it's shit and life's a shit sandwich and every day is another bite. People used to say that all the time when I was a kid. That was like the fucking Tacoma motto. Drove me crazy. What I want when I'm knocked to my knees, which will happen.
In your house, because the opportunities are yours, go get it now. Like for real, you walk out of here fired up, you get some new information, you're ready, everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what bees do, because not only do I want to be a beast, if you follow my 24 hours, I do. What beasts do? The one mentality that you must have in life is that regardless of what's in front of you, you still must drive. I feel that most things I do, but still I cry. I have too much to accomplish to be satisfied with where I am right now. I have too much on the line. I have too many people depending on me to win. I must stay hungry, be hardworking. You can't go wrong with that mentality.
If not, it's time to make a pit stop right now. The second character reading gauge has the letter D on the right, and on the left is the letter M. The D stands for decision, and the M stands for maybe. Ask yourself, are you a person who comes to a fork in the road and turns right or left? Or do you stop the car, scratch your chin, and say, well, maybe I'll go this way, and then again, maybe I'll go that way. And in the end, you go nowhere. Think about the big issues that are facing you in your life right now. It could be that you want to leave your job and start a business of your own. It could be that you want to get married. In any case, are you the kind of person who comes to a decision and puts it into action? Or are you someone who says, well, maybe, but then again, maybe not?
I want you to extend a hand. I want you to show that you understand what I'm going through, but I want you to pull me back up, help brush me off, and remind me of what I'm capable of so that I can soothe myself, refocus, remember that I'm the learner, and get me pointed back in the right direction. That to me is the difference between empathy and sympathy. Don't cry for me. Help me get back in the fight. So surround yourself with people that are like that. Don't look for them to carry you. Having people that remind you of what you're capable of. Having people remind you of what you're capable of becoming. That's rad. That's dope shit. Surround me with people like that and I'm about it. But I don't just want somebody to cry with me. It's not going to take me where I want to go.
I'm telling you, the one thing you cannot get back is time. It is your greatest asset. I give somebody some of my money for a couple more years to be with my wife. Time is the greatest enemy. You think it is infidelity, the greatest enemy. You're thinking it is finances. You're thinking as in-laws, you're thinking that it's differences. No. It is time. We've got to learn how to steward our time. We've got to learn to tend to it, guard to keep it. I just want to make sure that the life we got left, that is sweeter than the life that if I would give up, or if I wasn't focused and I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So when you've been with somebody since you're 16 years old and they got a chronic illness, to put it's easy for me to go drink. It's rough, my life, it ain't what it used to be before she got sick later. While God is blessing her, she still got MS.